Anyway, I have some questions to pose to you here. In light of this most recent mass shooting, would the police have done more harm than good if they had went in? Would they have, shot each other and fallen all over themselves while the wacky music plays?
I see that as an absolute win all around. So they go. So they go in, they soak up some bullets from the attacker, and in their confusion, they shoot themselves. Hopefully they shoot the attacker too. And then everyone, that's a win-win-win.
Right.
So no, they would not have done more harm. There might have been a few kids that got shot by the police, but that's to be expected.
That's better than all of the kids.
I'm sure they would have found somebody's dog to shoot in the process too.
Are school shooters the same type of person as the bringing dead cats to school people who we have are acquainted with?
It is a person that, first off, wants attention, doesn't know how to get it. And I don't know. I think this would all probably fall into the incel category. This is just incels. You're trying to get attention. You don't know how to get attention from girls. So you either shoot up a school, which is apparently one of the, I don't know, he sent out a tweet just maybe that morning to some girl that he went to school with that like barely knew him, saying like, watch what I'm going to do this afternoon or watch what happens today or something like that. And
it was some girl in Europe that she had met online, I think, if I remember correctly.
Is that what it was? Okay. Yeah. I thought it was, I'd heard that it was some girl I went to school with, but or in the other case, don't know how to talk to girls, so you bring a dead cat to school.
Well, I guess more specifically, we went to school with this.
Conversation starter is what it is.
Just the smell. That's going to start a conversation. So we went to school with this.
Your pussy smells bad.
We went to school. God. Went to school with somebody who did this. And I'm just wondering, so for example, Salvador Ramos, on a spectrum, on the scale of 1 to 10 here, 10 being Salvador Ramos, where would we place Bill, we'll call him, for the purposes of this episode?
I don't know. I think he was hovering right around a 7 or an 8.
Wow, really? That is, a dead animal.
I think he was. He might have been like one stub toe away from getting a hold of a gun and bringing it to school. I don't know if his parents had guns or not, so maybe that's what saved us all. I feel like they didn't. I could be wrong, but yeah, I feel like we were pretty close on that one. It was could have been a bad day any day. But actually, I think he went the opposite way after that. He took like a bottle of aspirin and missed school for a day or so. It was maybe like a month after the dead cat incident.
Yeah, it's not a very effective method if you just tell people right away what you did.
Yeah, that's called wanting attention.
Or needing help. Come on.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
being very uncharitable. Why do liberals want to talk about gun control instead of the underlying potential issues, if there are underlying issues to pinpoint here?
I think it's a tactics thing, and it seems to be like first off, I mean liberals do talk about mental health, right? I think the pushback from liberals against the mental health narrative is because the mental health aspect is what the right talks about. And I would guess that, people like Rachel Maddow doesn't want to talk up and I don't know if she does or not, but Rachel Maddow doesn't want to spotlight the mental health aspect because of the political conflict between MSNBC and Fox News, whereas that's all Fox News is going to talk about is mental health. They don't care about mental health. They're not interested in doing anything about mental health.
Right.
But, it's this kind of easy, nebulous thing to attack when you feel like your guns are under attack.
Would it be an authoritarian measure? Am I an authoritarian for advocating for mental health evaluations for students every 6 months?
I don't think so, but I think that would go just as well as the, if you remember the presidential fitness challenge in schools.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Where everybody you have to run and then you have to do the pegboard thing and climb up it. So I think you could do that. I think it's a great idea in line with the fitness challenge. You have like a mental health challenge.
You have to get your measles vaccine and you have to get your mental health evaluation.
Yeah. I imagine it would be as big of a failure as the presidential fitness challenge, where you had a bunch of tubby kids like me that couldn't lift up their own body weight.
What are you saying? You saying every kid is so dumb that they would all fail the mental health evaluation?
Yes. I think that possible. It's not that they're all so dumb. I think that I think that society is just so broken, and kids are so full of Adderall that there's no helping them right now. Buy stockpile food right now. That's all what I'm saying. It's all falling apart.
Does our normal position on this, which is cops are overly aggressive, is that contradicted by this? Are we wrong about this whole police brutality thing?
Oh, definitely not. Cops are bullies, and bullies are only aggressive to the people that they can beat up. And when somebody when they're in a position that they can't control and they can't dominate, where the person has a fighting chance of shooting back, they're not really interested in going in and doing anything.
Now, this is like my wife. Like when she plays Mortal Kombat with my 8-year-old daughter, she just obliterates her. She gives her no chance.
Yeah.
Like if she can't do that, she's just not going to play. That's why she's such a bully.
Yeah, that's my daughter with me playing Super Smash Brothers. She just obliterates me. She's not interested in playing. If I were good, she wouldn't want to play against me. If I had a fighting chance, she wouldn't want to play against me. She just thinks it's funny to humiliate me at Super Smash Brothers.
If you beat her one time, she'd never play again.
Well, actually, I think what happened, she used to go easy on me. And then I would talk shit because I was beating her at her game. And then it just like ended. She's like, oh, I'll play you for real now. And then I just got beat mercilessly. Then I started crying about how she was a bully. We just need to go out and like erase the protect part on all their cars. So it's just serve the establishment, serve the.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We need to turn cops into. They need to feel like this the way the drive-through worker at fucking McDonald's feels like. They should just be there to serve us. You're right. We need to change this whole dynamic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, get rid of the protect, because it's serve and protect supposed to be. They don't protect, and right now they're serving somebody themselves. I imagine oftentimes, and I don't know whoever's pushing for a lot of these drug laws. They're certainly serving their interests. But yeah, we just keep the serve, but just change that power dynamic to where they're actually serving the people in the community that they are supposed to be policing.
That's a good idea. See, my whole argument the whole time has been like the whole civil service thing, right? Let's create a civil service. When you turn 18, you have to do 2 years, say, of civil service. And you can do police if there's some parameters that you meet that we determine as a society would be a good police force, Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to exclude women, but I would say, males, young 18-year-old males, like you shoot bucks, you don't shoot does, right? We need the females to reproduce.
Sure.
To continue the Nordic bloodlines.
Exactly.
But just make them do civil service for a couple of years. Do the shitty jobs that nobody wants, like the police, the drive-through worker, whatever else, trash collection.
Yeah.
Cleaning up the jack-off stalls at the porn stores. Shit like
Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Jesus.
They're under the goddamn